Hi, welcome to the market alert for Wednesday the 18th of April 2018. So yesterday in the pound, first it moved higher. There was certainly some selling in this bar. It came off the highs and the volume is massive there. Also followed by some more selling. However, once this was out of the way, the buying came back in, as you see, for 3 bars there. And then eventually profit taking just ran out of steam, waiting for the unemployment figures. The market dropped and then turned around, and then just after lunch we see the market put in a sell signal and then move lower. And in the daily chart we can see the pound still struggling with the 143 level there. Market coming up to it yesterday, but struggling to hold. Again, an important level, but looks like the overnight is turning around to have another go there, but a crucial level because we sold off last time in this area, and the market working its way back down, and it's taken a long time to get back up here from the 29th of January. And news wise today, what have we got? CPI figures are out today, and the RPI, they're out at 9:30. We've also got PPI input as well, that's out, and the final CPI year on year for Europe. And then it's the usual stuff for a Wednesday. We've got crude oil inventories, they're going to be out, and then we've got a couple of bankers speaking at 8:15 and 9:15, Dudley and Qualls. Not heard of Qualls before. And then in the Dow for yesterday, a fairly quiet day. Tuesdays can be quiet. We started off with some selling, as you can see there, and a bit of buying pressure in this bar as the market then put in some buying. This took out a few stops, as you can see from the selling, but the low of the selling bar is not as low as the previous bar, so whatever selling was around was soon absorbed or disappeared. Market moved higher, but then got into a bit of a sideways move. It's about a 70-point range, but not an awful lot. We had over 100 points down to here, but not a lot happening. We just got the usual sort of gyrations of the market there until the market found support here, and then as we headed into the evening we had the only signal of the day, which turned into profit there. But certainly the war news are still dominating this market, and the Dow up on the overnight. So now we've definitely broken out of these trends here, so I'm just going to cut that off, and the same here just to tidy the chart up. We'll get rid of these for the time being as well, just to clean things up a bit, and this line as well. We've gone through this fib, and now we can see where prices are heading now. So what I would be inclined to do here, a few things. First of all is to get the high of this bar. We'll go up to the high of here as well. Just save that, and let's just throw in a fib from this high to this low. We may have already covered it, not quite. We're through the 62 but not the 76, and it happens to be the same level there as here, so we'll keep an eye on that one. And also, should the market continue to move higher, we're going to have one from here to here as well. Just get rid of the 62% level off that. Again, that 62 is also that same level, so we've got quite a major area here, so do keep this one in mind if prices do continue to move to the upside there. So let's just save this off, and the only other thing that I would put on here just in case prices continue is this one. So short term, this is where we're covered, so a lot of resistance in these areas here, so make a note of those if you are buying the Dow, so you can see where there could be some sort of trouble and some profit taking coming in. In the implied volatility, this moving down from 14.54 to 13.43. The market's quiet, I suppose this is added to it. And thinking about this disparity that we've had, it must be a case that the option sellers didn't increase the premiums because they didn't really see a need, because like myself and you now from the last few days, that war is good for the stock market, so it really wasn't a concern that it would actually sell off as you would think it should and would, but it hasn't done that. And then in Bitcoin, this is the daily chart. We can see that we've got some resistance here at 76%. Apparently somebody came in and sold heavily last night and shifted $50 million worth of Bitcoin, which is why the market moved lower, which you'll see here. You can see yesterday afternoon, this is a 30-minute chart, there was some selling around in the market, and price is moving down overnight there. So you can see quite a drop in the market. The range, just ballpark, is $317 off there for the night, but you can see also that we've got the market sideways at the moment and finding a bit of support from yesterday's close. Right, that will do it for this one. If there's anything to report, I will let you know. Other than that, as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.